What's up, fellow lords of gaming, and welcome back to our last playthrough of Omega Red, basically, or demonstration of Omega Red and his build. So let's take a look at the character once more. So overall, the thing that was ugly about the character too was essentially the skill effects. I hate to say this, but I feel like they really dropped the ball on this. I'm gonna leave the VFX on skills. Mostly with Omega Red, he's got good movement speed around the screen. He looks larger than life, and he's a big character. And the character design looks amazing. But then we get into his skill effects, and this is where I really feel like Netmarble just dropped the ball. The character definitely feels like he's very 2018. Like the character, the effects inside of here are just so plain and generic, and other than his fifth skill, everything's just lacking in that pop, especially for a character that's paywalled. Like there's nothing really there. Now he does have a very simple combo run inside there, 5-4-3, and you can cancel out of those skills really easy, but that's it. That's all you got. And then you're gonna rotate in between those into his 1 and 2 skills inside there overall. He's got no tier 3, he's got no transcendence. Why we're getting characters released at tier 2 just absolutely makes no sense to me. So then you would have to say, where are you going to use this character in terms of game modes? Most likely this is a Shadowland Clear character. That's it. I don't really see the character fitting inside of any multiverse invasion. I don't see you using the character inside Otherworld battle. I don't see you using the character inside Timeline battle. Hell, if you're ever going to use this character inside Alliance battle, and more than likely you're not going to use it. You're not going to use him in any actual world boss event level gameplay. I just don't see it happening. So the only place that you really have place for this character is inside world boss. Excuse me, inside Shadowland. Because you could say that I'm going to force the issue to try to make him fit into world boss, and that means that you would be playing down in terms of trying to get him for ultimate stages, right? But then you're looking at what stages are you going to actually be able to use to clear this character on, being that he's a combat class character. Are you going to really get mileage out of him on Quicksilver? Well, maybe Quicksilver you could, but are you going to get him out of Black Dwarf, Cable, Corvus? I doubt Supergiant, even Scarlet and Apoc. Some of these characters, I just don't see you getting the mileage. So the place where I want to test him out is on Proxima Midnight. Proxima Midnight has, he should be good in here. I have him at currently level stage 66 is where I have her. This was when I was like finally like pushing, right? So I had her into 66 stage. So let's see how he performs at that stage. So let's go. Let's knock this team out inside here. We'll get rid of that, and then we'll go combat. So there he goes right there. So I do like to try to make teams thematic as well. So we're gonna use his self healing skill, and then we'll give him a support buff inside of here. I don't want to give him a support buff like Shuri or so Fox, because I do tend to like to try to keep my teams somewhat related to like thematically that they're there. So that's why I'm leaving Mystique inside of here. Who could I give him? I think Beast has the buff for him. No, Beast. I thought you were gonna have the buff for him. Let's see, maybe the mutants. Yeah. So there we go. We'll give him Dreamer. So we'll give him Dreamer, and we'll give him I don't want to use this team because I'm like, I don't want to use that team. Jesus Christ. I can't believe there was a time where I was using this. So what we'll do is we'll give him some minimal buffs, and we'll just give him buffs to try to increase his physical attack. So good thing that those are there. I want to see him stand on his own. We could have just went so we'll see what that is. So like I said, I think it was, what was it, 5-4-3 was his rotation inside of here. So let's see. I haven't played Proxima in forever. I hope to God I remember her rotations. And I find it hard to believe that even your normal players are probably playing this character. So some good damage on the rotation there. Not exactly what I was expecting it to be. Damn, I got time frozen. Definitely wasn't gonna make it in one rotation on her. So he's not exactly struggling, which is a good thing. Like you're not seeing any damage out from her. Essentially, that's like putting him in jeopardy. So good there. Like, I mean, yeah, I don't have a doubt that, you know, you're probably going to be able to easily push, you know, higher levels of World Boss Ultimate with this character. You know, being like stage 99 and stuff like that, that you could probably push with the character. But that's where you're basically playing him at, is here in Shadowlands. So I don't know too many players that exactly rushing to play World Boss Ultimate anymore, because then you're losing out on the ability to get tier 4 characters. So you've basically created a tier system inside the game where the character is not going to facilitate itself as efficiently as you want it to. So let's try out Quicksilver as well. I think so we had 39. So I think he should have the, here. So we'll do the same setup for Quicksilver. There we go. Go combat, and we'll go with him. And then I wish we could just do like search all of the fields here and just go mutants and mutants overboard, right? So we had her, and then we had Dreamer. So let's do the same here. This battle may be difficult because of lower your difficulty, and we'll just, so actually for this one, because it's Quicksilver, he should be getting some dodge, ignore dodge, matter of fact, from Dreamer. So we'll just go with this here, and we'll say that. All right, let's see how he does at Quicksilver. For some reason I have doubts about this one. So we're gonna go 5. Shit, can't even 5, 4, 3, and then we'll rotate 2 and 1 to get him that heal. That'll cause a paralysis, and he's doing pretty good paralysis. He's doing better with Quicksilver than I anticipated him to do. 5, 4, 3, and 2, 1. So he makes really quick work of those characters. So that's not too bad. Can't complain about that, really. You can't complain about those. So those are places where he's going to shine the most, probably, realistically, inside the game. Now, I'm not going to sit here and pretend and tell you that I battled Thanos every goddamn day. I really didn't. 29 was the highest stage I cleared with him. So let's see what he does in Thanos, and we'll wrap up the video. Oh, why did I take her out? I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. So Thanos would probably be the next best place that you would be able to test the character out overall, to see what he's going to do. Let's see. So Mystique and Dreamer. Here we go. Now Thanos, we will need some dodge. Well, no, he already had dodge. I don't want to use those effects aside. So we'll just stay with the physical attack. I do not remember Thanos's attack patterns. It's been that long. Thanos is one of those characters that they really need to just push him into Legends anyways and redo him. In my opinion, he really needs to just be pushed there. I cannot remember his animations, but let's see what kind of damage he basically gets on Thanos. 5, 4, 3. 5, 4, 3. Getting some pretty decent damage on Thanos. Ooh, he survived it. I didn't think he was going to survive that. And then we get Thanos's 5, 4, 3. Messed that up because it was supposed to be going 2, 1. He's doing pretty well against Thanos. And then Thanos does his slam. Here you go. Come on down. 5, 4, 3. 2, 1. Damn it. Missed it. Four, 3, 2, 1. He's got some good heal on that 2 and 1. I'm surprised about it. Ooh, almost missed that. 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. So I could have probably did that way better. I don't remember all of Thanos' skills, but he's tanky inside World Boss Ultimate. So you can almost, if you're still playing him and you're a new player, yeah, if you're still a brand new player and you need to clear World Boss Ultimate stages, the fact that he's able to clear Thanos, Proxima Midnight, Quicksilver, I would assume that he's going to be able to clear Apocalypse with that as well. Yeah, I don't see necessarily a reason for you not to go with him at that point. But it's just the mileage is going to vary on the character greatly for what you're basically getting from the character is essentially the problem. It doesn't mean that, you know, like that he's a tier 2. It just doesn't bode well for when are we going to possibly see the character come back and give us something a little bit in terms of uniforms and updates. It's always hard to judge those things and say because Netmarble's like kind of all over the place with it when they get back to him. I mean, think about it this way. Strafe didn't get a uniform for how long? It's been that long, and it's not like Strafe was, he's not a bit character inside the comics, so it's not like it was this unheard of character. I mean, he's tied to what you call, wow, he just shredded him. Shocked about that. I thought he was gonna, oh no, don't die on me, don't die. Okay, he survived. I thought he was gonna shred Apocalypse in just a one hit. That'd have been nice to see. Break through to the other side and defeat it. So there you go. So that's basically Omega Red in the flesh for you guys. I just wish they had done so much more. Overall, I think the character kit is going to be great for new players, especially inside World Boss Ultimate. But I mean, you know, World Boss Ultimate inside Shadowlands. Don't forget that, you know, I didn't do it on this video because I'm going to show you the reason why. But let me, where is he? I can never find characters in here. So I didn't do it inside this video because notice he was, what I was testing him at was stages at level 60 tier 2. So he's gonna be better overall with at level 70 tier 2. And I didn't enhance his potential mostly because I didn't want to go into the whole thing for his like gears and stuff like that or whatever. So because you can enhance his gears, but like, so for instance, I'll show you right now. At this point in the game, I'm using Cosmic Q fragments instead of Mcron crystals and Phoenix feathers to level up characters because it's just that is easier to just get those than it is anything else. It just is. I hate to say it, but it is. But so essentially, I can come in here and I can level up a character. I try not to use bios for characters that I think might be receiving updates at some point in the near future. So like Giant Man, I don't think that dude's ever going to get a costume again. But basically with that inside here, you could then go and enhance your costumes, but it's going to cost you Phoenix feathers in order to do it. And it's also going to cost you Essence of Dimensions and Titan component packs. Well, for a character that's only going to be at level 70, that's only going to get tier 2, that's not going to get potential transcendence and things like that, I don't see the reason to level those things up in there. I just don't like, they're not going to provide me that much of a benefit other than to basically say that I know he's got a tier 3 or transcendence coming, so it's not really worth it for me to do that. I'll probably level him up to 70. The mileage is definitely going to be beefed up on him in terms of him getting you know, how much he's able to accomplish at level 70, but is it going to be, you know, worth it overall for you for a character that's that's there? I don't believe so. Like, that's, wait, I didn't want to use those bios. Did not want to use those bios. Whoo, got lucky because she's got an update coming. So I did not want to use those. Lash probably will never see the light of day for another update. Like that's essentially where you're at with those characters, right? Like, when are you going to ever have those? So I think overall, you know, the character is probably going to be good for very, very beginning players, but I think there are probably plenty of other characters in the game space that you could probably use over over him to accomplish things for you. Especially, you know, they are very good about pushing, you know, for free play players, middle tier players, paths to get in tier 3 characters. So you're gonna have to hope that he's going to be eclipsing some of those characters to justify you spending resources that you're probably very low on in the first place. And I just don't see that for him. That's just me being honest to God's truth with you. So just beware. He's for the free, so everybody who's playing the game currently should be able to pick him up. So should be no complaints there overall. Let me know what you guys think about him in the comment section below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time. Peace.